Hi, I'm Danny Parker, Chairman of the Steering Committee for the Robinson Park Center Renovation. We're here today and very glad to see the interaction and involvement from the community. We had a walking tour that enabled everyone to see what was going on, to really bring to life what the options are. Right now, we're in the midst of voting between 5 options. We really appreciate the community input. We ultimately want this center to be by, for, and of the community. We want it to serve the immediate Northwest Pasadena community, as well as the greater Pasadena community, and we also want it to uplift and inspire. And getting this interaction, this feedback, and this general interest from the community is a major part of that equation, and we appreciate it greatly. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Tevin Polk, and I've been a Pasadena resident my whole life. I'm actually with the Jackie Robinson Roche program, basically just informing people about the renovations that are going to be taking place.
Hi, my name is Gunther. I'm a Pasadena resident, and I came out today because I received a mailing telling me about this park area that we have yet to utilize the 12 years we've been here in Northwest. And so I wanted to see what was being proposed and what input we might be able to offer to help better the plans in the community.
This is our third Saturday meeting. We're going to do something a little bit different. This time we're actually going to take a walk around the facility, just so you can visualize a little bit more of some of the things we're engaging in our planning process. So first, let me talk about the project schedule. This chart here represents 6 months, which is the first phase in the planning, our schematic design phase, we call it. We're here. We've been through this, and we have this to go and all the future meetings to gain input on the project. So the 6 months of schematic design, it's kind of broken down into these sub-phases. First, we did some facilities assessment and some visioning sessions and trying to get what we call the architectural program. We're starting to refine our preliminary planning, so that's what you'll see today.
As Vince mentioned, as part of the process, as an architect, we would like to know what the community envision about the facility they want to use. And that will inform us at the early stage of planning and program. And what it did here is some of the facilities are existing, and some of them we will propose as an expansion of the facility that are missing, like dance rooms or fitness centers and all those. That the gym really has a lot of focus on the gym. The community wishes that we be able to expand the gym, have more bleachers, and that's part of our planning that we're going to share with you, how we be able to expand the gym. One thing that we all found out through this process is there's a lack of natural lighting. You come to the room, there's no window, there's no openness. So how we can do that for the facility. And also the security. It's really important for the facility, how we can control the security, make sure that have a visual supervision of the entry and exit of the building. And also there was some discussion about the parking as far as, and the green. Some of the concept, we were using some of the outdoor green space, and the community wants to maximize the outdoor green. And that's part of the process that we want to see how we can do all of it. We can expand the building, and also we still maintain the green space that you need. So security, gymnasium, openness, outdoor courtyard for some activities, and security. Those are the main issues that we went through the last 2 meetings. These are kind of diagrams. We want to take it further and see some of these options, if it's physically feasible to do, because then we're going to go to the details of the structure and all those requirements that the existing building has. So with that, I would like to have a 15-minute walk around the facilities and see, when we talk about expanding on the east side and north side, you physically see how that's going to impact the park. So I want to get you guys get a feel for it, and then inform you more, so when we start showing refinement of the planning, you can have a better idea which plan you want to vote for. If we can really control these two entries to the facility, then we accomplish the security issues. And maybe having some kind of open counter supervision on this area of these two entries. There will be a challenge for us how we can make it handicap accessible for meeting ADA requirement. So that will be a challenge for us. Again, that side is the gym. And then let's go out and look at the areas. This is where the east side of the gym. And as I mentioned to you, this main concourse here, the entry, probably we're going to extend its entry as one of the options to come here. We are very sensitive to maintain and keep the trees, and this will be the areas here. And then we will look at it, see how we can expand on this side of the gym. In all these schemes, the gymnasium and the pool building will be renovated. The rest is and also renovation of this part and the expansion. So it's the combination of renovation and expansion. The existing facility is about 19,000 square feet, and we are envisioning to expand it to 30,000 square feet. Our scope of work is within the building only. Nothing, we're not going to touch anything on the field or the basketball court. It's just within the building. We're going to expand it. So just give you a good feeling about which area we're expanding. 5 options that we presented to you. And this time, we have areas here that we would like you to share with us, your opinion, and then start voting on these schemes.
As far as the expansions, is the cooling system and the sound. Like, for example, I teach Zumba in this room, and it's pretty tight. And also that comes in where, say for example, the winter session, the whole building is heated. But when we come in, of course, we're going to exercise. We don't want this room to be heated. And we end up opening the doors, and that's wasteful energy. Also is, for example, I would love to have a surround sound system where I can just plug in my iPod as opposed to me dragging my speaker out and, things like that. So I wanted to know, as far as the renovation, is it going to be upgraded as far as the cooling system, maybe the thermostats or the furnaces being a little bit separate for certain rooms, and the sound system?
Absolutely. I think as part of renovation, all the systems will be examined. New air conditioning systems, more energy efficient systems, more windows, new lighting, all those we're going to upgrade. City of Pasadena has the standard that we need to design to that standard.
It's nice to have a little bit of a green area that could just basically be fenced in with the pool if you redo the fence, and just someplace where kids can sit and have a lunch or a snack without going through all the hassle.
We're thinking about just expanding the fence around here and
Yes.
throwing this green to the pool. Well,
Yeah.
we can look at it.
As we took the rounding the corner on Hammond and Fair Oaks outside on the sidewalk, I was looking at that big grassy patch with all the trees and the palm trees, and it looks really nice, but I also recognize that upkeep of lots of green space requires a lot of extra maintenance and money over time. And it doesn't look like on a Saturday morning, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, that that's really being utilized. My first thought is, would that be better suited for greater amounts of space for the programs, AKA building, or is there a way to upgrade that in some way that it can actually become functional rather than just eye candy?
So it will be part of the renovation.
Most of the people said more than twice a week. Some said not at all as well. So what we want to do is create a facility that more people are coming to. If they haven't been using the park at all, why haven't they been using the park? And how do we create a park, a recreation facility that is going to draw more of the surrounding neighborhood and California residents to the park to use the services? So the facility and the services. Number 3, if you look at number 3, how do you use the recreation center? Most of the people are coming who are actually using the center are participating in youth sports. So that's a really big part of the outdoor parks programming. So we have soccer, basketball, all of these different things are huge uses and draws to residents to come to the park.
Hi, I'm Dale Torstamo. I'm with the Pasadena Public Works Department. Hey, we had a lot of really great comments and input at our community meeting today. There'll be other opportunities, drop-in meetings in the afternoons and community meetings on Saturday mornings, so come on out. We want to hear what you have to say.
We came down today because we're very much interested in the project and its intentions and the outcomes of it. So we wanted to have some input in the beginning stages, and hopefully that our ideas are accepted and it goes well.
I like the fact that the community did come out, showing their support, not only for this center but also for the Robinson family, showing that they want to be involved and that they do want to enrich their community.
Just appreciated the fact that they solicited our opinions.
What's going on behind me today is that the residents, the community are looking at the plans, they're voting on the plans. GKK earlier this morning had a very interactive presentation. As you can see, there's a lot of interaction taking place and a lot of engagement. We had a great meeting today. The community is very involved and we're happy for what's taking place at the moment.